Hey there, good day, good people. Welcome to this episode of MCM-TV. I'm your host, Leon Carpenter, and today I'm here with Kaleido. Guys,
Yo.
Hello.
All right, I like to start with introductions, so why don't we start there? Tell me who you are and what role you play.
Of course. My name's Jamie Burnham, and I play guitar.
My name is Ronnie Rosalino. I play guitar.
My name is Christina Chris, and I'm the singer.
Cody Morales. I play the bass.
My name's Joey Fava, and I play the drums.
Wonderful. So the name Kaleido, where did that come from? What was the origin of the name of the band?
I thought of it.
That was you? What was your inspiration for that?
I love human life is like a collection of different experiences and kind of like a kaleidoscope. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside, it's the inside that matters, and you always can carry those experiences with you through life. And all of our songs are just about, a lot of different like life experiences and stuff like that. So it's kind of, I think even now with like our style change and stuff, we're like a kaleidoscope of music. So that's kind of where it came from.
That's going to segue into a couple of the next questions. Has it always been Kaleido?
Yes.
Were you guys under any other names beforehand? So it's always been Kaleido.
It's always been Kaleido.
Excellent. So what would you consider the genre of your music?
Pop rock.
Pop rock's the easiest. We
Rock pop,
whatever you want to say.
I like that.
Yeah, that's something that we don't like. People have a hard time putting their finger on what we are, I guess.
How long have you guys all been together?
2.5 years, I think
so,
like
now,
officially as Kaleido.
Right. So then, do a couple of you have some history before the band?
Yeah, we all honestly do. It's crazy. Kind of a story. I was in a band called Robots in the Garden. They were in a band that was just the Christina Chris band. And then I had met them just on like a fluke thing through this dude, Darian Counts, put together this show for Detroit Live, was it? It was a Detroit Live show. And then we just ended up being there. And then we played. And, I hadn't met them yet, but like I seen them in that magazine and stuff, so I didn't know who they were. And then since I finished my set, I didn't meet any of them yet. Like I didn't even know their names, nothing. And Cody comes running up on stage, like before I even got off my drums, he's just like, so he starts hugging me. And like usually that'd be the weirdest thing, if you know somebody, but for some reason I was just like, hey, yeah, that's cool, okay, cool. And then we're friends, like right from the get.
It was purely a talent attraction.
Right on.
Whatever you want to say,
What about you guys?
Christina and I went to high school together, and that's how I met everybody else in the band.
I was in another group that played around similar circuit as their previous bands as well. I just found a flyer actually with our groups on it from a long time ago. It's
in the basement.
Nice.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Well, that's a great segue for histories. Like, what other bands have you guys been in before, Kaleido?
Why don't you go
Any
ahead?
you'd like to share?
I've spent my entire teen years just playing the hard, heavy punk rock groups. My original group was called No Regrets. I ended up touring with those guys again a few years ago. They're called Against the Grain now. And then Lies Unknown was the last group I was in before Kaleido.
Excellent. Any others? Anybody wants to share?
Cody and I were in a band before we started Kaleido, and it was just called the Christina Chris Band. It was primarily a cover band, and it was a great way to meet each other and just get a lot of we got a lot of experience on stage together there as well.
Yeah, we built that rapport.
Rapport is good.
Yeah.
All right, so I think it might be a good time to take a break for an MCM Minute. Why don't you tell us what we're going to hear in this first break?
This is a new song off of our new record, Unbreakable. It's called Give Me Your Love.
All right. We'll see you back in 60 seconds.
Wrapped up in lace and make believe, dark skies. Tell me all your fantasies. I'm what you need. Whatever you want me to be. Give me love, give me love, give me love, give me love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me love, give me love, give me love, give me all your love.
All right, so you guys obviously write your own music.
Yes.
You're on a label?
No.
No, we're
You're not on a
indie.
label. You are
Indie. Yes.
Well, how do you guys feel about that?
Great.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It'd be these days,
It's been
isn't
We,
it?
good, yeah.
we have a great team of people around us, though. You know, we have great management. We have great people all, you know, working with us. So,
What about organizations? Do you guys belong to any organizations? Won any awards? Anything like that?
We're nominated for 7 Detroit Music Awards this year.
7.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I'll give you a hand for that.
That-
Congratulations.
Thank you. And we're all very active in the local music scene. And I don't think that we're really, I don't know about you guys, like any kind of like guitar things or anything, but like, yeah, just say,
I mean, we're always around with people. We know a lot of
yeah,
people.
no like,
No
foundations
organizations,
or
I guess, though.
BMI or anything like that? Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Yeah, we're the one
ASCAP.
to ASCAP.
Oh, right.
Okay, right
Yeah,
on.
Oh, I know
we're
what
all
you're talking
on
about. I'm
ASCAP.
sorry. Yeah.
Well, and of course, you guys are all
Well, I just
now
found
members of MotorCityMusicians.com.
Yeah.
There you
The
go.
important organization
Ha!
here in town.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk about instruments. You guys shared what it is that you play, but now let's talk about the instruments specifically.
I love Gibson products. I have 2 Les Pauls. I also love Fender. I have 3 Telecasters, and I've actually a Fender acoustic guitar too. So
Nice.
yeah,
Anybody else?
I think Gibson goes for me too. You know, I have a Gibson SG. I'm working on grabbing a Les Paul myself.
Mhm.
I'm feeling Gibson for now. I'm also left-handed though, so
He doesn't have any options.
I am it's slim
No,
pickings. You know, if
that's
I can't just
tough.
go pick up a Paul Reed Smith and be like, oh, I like this, because I'm never gonna see one left-handed.
So
You know?
you truly play left-handed, not inverted.
I can play upside down only because it's just
Necessity.
something
You've
you
had
kind of
to,
have
yeah,
to,
understand.
you know, and it freaks people out sometimes. It's kind of funny, but it's just not
Cheap
the same as
parlor
playing
trick.
right side up,
No.
left-handed. You know.
Cody, what about you? What kind
The
of bass you play?
lightest and the cheapest.
Lightest and cheapest. Well, you know, that's a question I like to ask. Like, why did you choose the instrument you have? You just said light and cheap.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right on.
Except for it's wood color. He looks like a dork. But
All right, so what kind of drums you playing?
I play Orange Counties. I really love them. They're awesome. They're mostly a custom drum company, but I just have one thing up at Guitar Center. It's like a blue sparkle set, but they're maple, like rock maple, and they just sound awesome. They've done really well for me, and I really dig them. So I'm not, you know, none of us are endorsed really, but we just have stuff that, you know,
Blue sparkle, so you're kind of
the
dark.
blue sparkle is really cool, and I really liked it, you know. But yeah, those are nice drums.
All right. So once you guys found Jamie and you guys were ready to go, you played your first show. Where was that?
Jamie was.
With me was the Emerald Theater.
Emerald Theater. Well, it's McCombie's Theater, but
Yeah.
Mount Clemens, the Emerald Theater.
Yeah, and we were just trying to break them in because we only had 2 practices, I think, and then we were going on a couple of Warped Tour dates.
You
Yeah, that's
were on
why
stage
we
after
originally-
2 practices.
Yeah, we had a couple practices. Joey called me and was like, "Hey, dude," because you know nothing was for sure yet, and he's like,
He didn't say dude.
"Do you want to go on?
Well, I did, probably.
Do you want to go out to New Jersey and perform on Warped Tour?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, let me think about that." Yeah. So we had a little bit of time to get that done. We played one show at the Macomb Music Theater, and then we were out of state.
All right, so you guys have toured a bit then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
East Coast, Midwest,
Yeah.
and West Coast.
Oh, but you haven't gone down south yet. Is what
No.
you
We
said.
South
haven't.
yet.
Yeah, we haven't gone on south yet. We're probably going to be trying to do that this summer into fall, probably, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to go down south because that's one place we haven't really gone yet. But I don't know. We're just trying to basically tour everywhere we possibly can this summer.
That's right.
Like not even, just everywhere, man. So.
All right, so think back. Where was your favorite place that you played? Favorite show? Maybe not necessarily favorite place, but most memorable show.
DT for me.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, is
Why
it
not,
like,
dude? It's just
it's
amazing.
it's
We got to do one show. We got to play with Evanescence and Chevelle there.
Right on.
And it
I
was
have to
just
say,
like,
me too.
it was just incredible because that's my
Big.
first concert that I seen was like the guest
Open
room with
air.
Joe Cocker there. I seen
Right on.
them and it just sounded incredible. And I've been going to that place my whole life. So being on the stage, hearing, you feel like the rumble of that place on stage, and it's not like anything else ever that you like ever felt. You know, you just don't feel it unless it's a huge amphitheater like that. So
All right,
Yeah, you
so
know, mine. Sorry, I'm cutting you off.
No,
You're
please.
interviewing me, and I'm like, oh, let me talk. No, honestly though, for me, it has to be the Fillmore. We played with the Offspring.
that was sweet.
Oh,
And
right on.
that band was such a good chunk of my life, and it was just so cool to be able to share the stage with them and see them.
All right, so do you guys have any upcoming shows?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Where and when?
May 2nd at the Metro Times Blowout at Smalls in Hamtramck. It's our first time playing the Metro Times Blowout, and it's also our first time playing in Hamtramck.
Yeah.
And the place is super historical. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Small is a great club. So May 2nd, Smalls, be there. So when you guys play, do you play any covers?
Couple.
Yes, it's usually a Guns N' Roses tune.
Yeah, we know a bunch of Guns N' Roses songs. So like we do Mount Michelle, we do Rocket Queen. We actually did a recording of Rocket Queen, and it's on the digital version of Unbreakable, but it's not on the actual like physical disc. But it's on iTunes. Yeah.
All right. So who writes the songs?
We all kind of do. Christina and I. Christina and I did most of the writing on the first record. But then as we that was before we kind of put the band together, so that's why it was kind of like that. But then everyone kind of writes now, puts in the 2 cents and stuff for the new record. Everyone played on it, and it was a good experience for us to all get together. So.
All right, so let's take another break for another MCM minute. Do you guys want to set this one up? Do you have another song idea you'd like to share? Caught you off guard on this one.
Yeah, I
say
picked the last
something?
one, so.
I pick a song called Unbreakable. That's a title track off of our new record, Unbreakable.
All right, check it out. See you in 60.
Raise the stakes. Time to prove, are you in or out? What you got to lose? The fire's only getting stronger, and we're all in this together. Show me what you got. So what you got? We are unbreakable, diamond, titanium. We are.
All right, welcome back. So they just heard an example of one of your songs. Do your songs have any type of themes or topics that seem to be consistent throughout all your music? Being a lyricist here, do you tend to write about all the same subjects?
No, I don't. I tend to write about being positive a lot. On the first record, there's a lot of real inspiring songs about positivity and making the best of what you have. And then on this record, it's there's more about relationships and it's whether good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of where this whole Unbreakable record went.
You alluded earlier to the idea that the music has changed. Has it? How has it evolved?
It's evolved in the sound because when we wrote the first record, Joey and I, it was just mostly him and I, and now we have we have 3 other people that are heavily involved that all have different influences, and it's all coming through in the music, and you can totally hear it, and we're just growing. I think that everything just sounds more mature. It sounds, like we've really come a long way in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm. Right on. What are rehearsals like?
They're chill. They involve beer usually.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, we all live in besides Cody, we also live in the same house. So.
Oh, so you're all roomies.
Yes, and so it's more of a very chill thing because it's not like we have to really get together and practice. We just practice all the time.
I was just gonna say, so do you have a set schedule, or do you guys just
Thursdays usually.
Thursdays always practice,
right.
And then we just kind of always practice throughout the week. Though we always make sure to practice on Thursdays. So yeah, we just hang out.
It's super cool with everyone living together because when somebody gets an idea for a song, you just go knock
right
on the
there.
door,
Yeah.
and then you can make it happen in a.
That was something I always dreamed of doing my whole life.
Me
you
too.
know?
We
Living
made
with
it
my
happen.
band, I'm gonna come knocking your door. We're gonna record. This is gonna be so sweet.
Right on.
Oh my God, So now we do it.
So you guys have a studio set up there at the house?
Yeah, it's a
little
demo spot. Enough for us to just record.
In a little rehearsal
That's where you do
spot.
a recording.
Yeah. Well, yeah, demos.
All right, so this is always a fun one to ask. Do you guys have day jobs? And does anybody want to share what they do?
We don't.
We don't have day jobs, man.
Full-time musicians.
Yeah, we do acoustic
Wow,
shows
congrats
though.
on
We kind of hustle, doing those.
I give lessons.
Yeah, he
Excellent.
gives lessons. Everything's with music though. That's how we scrape
All right.
by and do our thing.
I have no doubt that it's all going to work out, but if it doesn't, what would you want to be when you grow up?
We don't even talk about that.
Yeah, we don't.
That's like that's like the
So you
devil.
guys have been
That's a dark place that's been.
We don't even
Away.
speak about it.
See, that's good. You got
No, it's
one
all
direction and that's it,
Yeah.
which is a great kind of segment as to where we're going. What is the ultimate direction for the band?
Forward.
Yeah, pretty much. Just
Cody, he's a man of wisdom.
Yeah, we
Few
don't call him
words.
the Wiz for nothing.
So he doesn't live in the house with you guys. You live up on the top of a mountain. Yeah. Everybody climbs up.
he's a very
Top of the
mystical
tree.
creature.
Yeah.
We have a special flute we play.
Him and
come
Aaron
down.
sleep in a polar bear cave that's 42 degrees at night.
All right, so let me pose it in a different way. Where do you see yourselves in 5 years? I mean, you guys.
Hopefully-
is the intent to live on a tour bus?
Oh, the intent's living on a tour bus for the rest of our lives, man.
Right on.
A $500,000 tour bus.
Yeah. hopefully we can get up to that, but yeah,
Yeah.
we're just gonna, in 5 years, I'm hoping that, we're a couple more records deep and we've gotten some more national exposure and we're on good tours and, kicking ass, man. That's what I'm
Killing
hoping,
it.
so.
Right on.
Just doing the best we possibly can,
All right, I think it's a good time to maybe field a couple of questions from the fans, but before we do, let's take another break. We're going to take another MCM minute here. What are we going to hear this time?
This is one of my very favorite songs off of the new record. It's called Degenerate and Young.
Check it out.
I've got a one-track mind to have a good time tonight. Where there's trouble, I'm never far behind. It feels so good to be so bad, crazy, rowdy right now, yeah. What they don't know won't hurt 'em. Red cups, big IDs, wild nights, MIPs. Don't give me the third degree. We make them mad and that makes me happy. You can stare, I don't care. Fancy free technical.
All right, so we're going to field a couple of questions from the fans that we got online there. I believe they posted them all on Facebook. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Kaleido fam.
All right,
Kaleido fam.
we've got quite a few of them here. Let's start with one from Zachary. He says, he wants to know, how do you plan to get your music out to more people?
Well, I think that a lot of the touring is going to happen this summer to get us out to different markets and get us meeting new fans and playing in areas we've never played before, and then as well as like really utilizing YouTube and all the social networks to try to get out to as many people as we can.
Touring's the center of that, though.
But touring, absolutely.
Yeah, that's the mass.
Okay, well, Lance would like to know, who are you currently listening to? That might come back to some of the influences, maybe.
We've been listening to Neon Trees.
We've been jamming their new song lately, yeah.
They got a cool new single, yeah, I've been liking that.
It's rockin' and it's pop, and that's what we're all about, so I dig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not too much like really new stuff. I've been listening to our friend actually, Ty Stone, just released a new record, and I love it, man. I co-wrote one of the songs with him on there, so he gave me the whole record, and I've been listening to it, man. It's like probably my
It's
favorite
awesome.
thing that's come out recently. So
You gotta check it out.
I'm familiar with him.
It's called The
It's
Boulevard.
really good. It's called The Boulevard, and it's just an awesome record, man. Like every single song is awesome. He's working on it for a while, and it's really like him. If to put him in something like that, that record is him. It's really good. So.
Joanne would like to know, if you could go back and change anything, what would it be and why?
Nothing.
Everything's been perfect.
Just no regrets,
No,
man.
that's the
No
whole point. It
regrets.
hasn't been perfect, but we've done what we've done. We've always had good intentions with everything that we've done. I think, right? So what
I guess if I'm going to answer this question, if I could do anything, and if I could switch up the whole universe and change everything, I would have just started this band sooner.
Right.
Because
Okay,
I love
yeah.
it so much and it's so great. I would have just got cut right to the chase and started it,
Mhm.
But that's not the way that the world works. That's not how my cards were dealt. So, I can't go back and change anything. So we like to just look forward and stay positive and not worry about stuff that we have no control over at all,
Right. Yeah, makes sense.
cookie didn't crumble that way.
No, the cookie didn't crumble.
This one's
That way.
interesting from Michael. What do you do to relax? Do you have any hobbies or a favorite place to travel and that sort of thing?
That's
NHL
not my
2014.
question.
That's what I was thinking.
Nice. That's how you relax.
Dude, we play NHL, so like as much as we can. We don't get to play that much anymore because we're so busy. But we, I mean, that's like the way we relax and kind of get the stress out. I guess you could say. You know, we don't like just get drunk and fight each other or anything and like freak out. Because you know, there's gonna be that little stupid tension when you live with people and you play together and we do everything together. We're a family, right? So. We play that game and we just totally get personal and talk as much shit as we can about each other, and it's just really awesome.
Yeah.
I have a great time.
Is that how you settle disputes?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, they can't really beat me, so it is what it is. But you know, we have a
loser.
loser.
I'm proud to say I've never played one time.
Cody's played twice, and he actually did not so bad.
It was a fluke.
I don't like that game.
Oh, it was a fluke. Oh, now it was a fluke.
Yeah.
He played Jamie, and he kind of almost beat Jamie his first time playing.
No,
which is pretty disgraceful.
No, I was giving it to him.
Oh, you were?
I wanted him to play. I wanted him to have a good time. I was not taking an ass whooping too hard.
All right.
You weren't playing me.
Good question, Michael. All right, last question from the fans comes from another Michael. Are you guys going to be on the Warped Tour again?
We have a lot of really, really cool things that are going to be happening this summer, and some of them, well, all of them, we can't really disclose yet. They're still up in the air, so it's a big TBA on that. But we did play the Warped Tour the last 2 summers, and one thing that you can be sure of is we will be playing out, and you'll be able to come see us, and you know we'll be out there. We out here.
All right.
We are here.
Well, thank you to all the fans for supplying some questions. That's always a fun segment.
Kaleido fam.
All right, so how can fans gain access to your music?
iTunes, Google Play, Amazon.
If you go to our website,
Spotify.
KaleidoBand.com, it's all streaming on there, both records.
Yes. And there's also links to anywhere where you can buy music, like all across the internet. You can pretty much buy our stuff. So
our online stores on there.
Yeah, and then off KaleidoBand.com will take you to all those links. So we have our own store. You can buy physical copies if you want. If you're old school and you want a real CD, get one of those, or iTunes, Amazon, Google Play.
Wonderful. Any acknowledgments? Anybody out there you'd like to acknowledge or thank?
Yes, our manager, Mikey Eckstein. He's incredible, and don't know where we'd be without him. I would have to say a big thank you to Aaron Katz, our tour manager. He puts up with all of our nonsense on the road and tries to make things easier for us any way that he can. He's a great friend of ours as well. Also, thank you to Chuck Alkazian, who produced the record Unbreakable with us at Pearl Sound Studios. It was awesome to get to work with someone professional like him, and he made it fun, and it was a great experience. And then
Josh also with him, he assisted it.
Yep, Josh over there at Pearl as well. And then also to our friend Adam Blesnick, who helped make everything possible for us and was an executive producer on the record too. So yeah, we have like an incredible team, and also the whole Embarco team and family. That's the management company. So anybody involved in the whole Embarco team and family, big shout outs to our Kaleido fam, which is our diehard fans. Absolutely. That they run this whole group on Facebook, and they're incredible. I don't know how they do it, but they just have contests and giveaways, and they make it exciting for everybody, and they keep everyone up to date. Sometimes they even know stuff about us before we even know it, and I don't even know how. But they're awesome. And who am I missing here? Yeah, just the whole team.
Everybody.
The whole team.
Right on. All right, so we're about ready to wrap it up. Do you guys have any last words? Anything we didn't talk about that you want to share? I guess not.
Rock and roll. That's my last words.
Long live rock and roll.
San Dimas High School football rules.
Yeah. We're gonna go make some tacos, turkey tacos.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, if you're left-handed, I feel you.
All right, cool. Yeah. Well, I think that's just about going to do it for this episode of MCM-TV. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about Kaleido, you can check them out on their website at KaleidoBand.com. You can check them out also on Facebook. Just go to Facebook.com/KaleidoBand. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about myself, you can visit Facebook.com/LeonCarpenterFans. And as always, please visit MotorCityMusicians.com. You'll see other videos such as this one, and there'll be a little button on there to take you to YouTube where you'll be able to see the extended version of this interview here. So, until next time, for MCM-TV, I'm Leon Carpenter. Keep the music alive.
Thanks, Leon.
See you.
I do anything humiliation sinking in, and it's eating me alive, pent up with resentment. And I'm broke from buying all your lies. Whether I'm wrapped around your finger or just try